that connects to the long and complex narrative of the Philippine nation to truly appreciate the 1 Piso 1997 coin. We must first understand the background of the Philippine currency system. The peso or piso has its roots stretching back to the Spanish colonial period, when Spanish silver coins known as reales and pesos circulated widely throughout the archipelago. The Spanish introduced the peso as the standard unit of currency in the Philippines, and this remained dominant even as the Philippines transitioned through various phases of colonial rule over centuries. With the arrival of American colonial power at the turn of the 20th century, the Philippine monetary system underwent massive transformations. The Americans introduced their own designs and minting systems, but kept the peso as the official unit. This maintained a continuity that would persist even after the Philippines achieved independence following the turbulence of World War II. By the mid-20th century, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, or BSP, emerged as the primary issuing authority overseeing the minting and distribution of Philippine coins. Now moving toward the specific period of the first Piso 1997 coin, we enter the era of the new BSP series launched in 1995. This was a period marked by political stability under President Fidel Fife Ramos and an expanding economy fueled by reforms, liberalization, and modernization. The new BSP series was designed to reflect a fresh national identity following decades of political and economic challenges. The front Piso coin featured on its obverse the image of Jose Rizal, the Philippine national hero, whose writings and martyrdom played a critical role in awakening Filipino nationalism against Spanish rule. Jose Rizal remains a towering figure in Philippine history, and his face on the 1 Piso coin is a tribute to his enduring influence. The reverse of the front Piso 1997 coin features the official logo of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, which had only been established in its modern form in 1993 as part of financial reforms intended to ensure the stability and soundness of the country's monetary system. The coin is made from nickel-plated steel, giving it durability and a distinctive silvery shine. The diameter of the coin is 24 millimeters with a weight of 5.35 grams. These physical details reflect the BSP's aim to balance practicality with national symbolism, ensuring the coin was easily recognizable and usable in daily transactions. As we go deeper into the history of Philippine coinage leading up to 1997, it is important to understand the broader socio-political context. The late 1990s were a time of global financial shifts with the looming Asian financial crisis that would erupt in 1997, placing tremendous strain on emerging Asian economies, while the Philippines was not as severely hit as its neighbors like Thailand or South Korea. The impact was nonetheless felt in the form of currency pressures and economic slowdowns. The 1 Piso coin thus represents a moment frozen in time, capturing both the optimism of the mid-1990s economic reforms and the vulnerability of the country to global financial currents. When examining the production of the 1 Piso 1997 coin, it is worth noting the role of the security plant complex of the BSP, where these coins were minted using high-precision technologies and stringent quality controls. The BSP's security plant complex, located in Quezon City, is a state-of-the-art facility responsible not just for coins, but also banknotes and security documents, ensuring that the Philippine currency remains secure and trustworthy. The meticulous minting process of the 1 Piso coins involved advanced techniques to embed fine details on the coin's surfaces, including micro-lettering and sharp imagery, making counterfeiting extremely difficult. Turning our attention to the cultural impact of the first Piso 1997 coin, we find that beyond its economic function, it serves as a daily reminder of Filipino identity. Jose Rizal's image on the coin invites each user to reflect on the sacrifices and ideals that built the Philippine nation. Rizal's works, such as Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, continue to be read and studied in schools, and his placement on the coin reinforces his presence in the national Collectors prize coins like this not only for their physical condition or rarity, but for the stories they tell about a nation's journey through time. The 1 Piso 1997 coin is not considered particularly rare in terms of mintage, but uncirculated specimens or those with special striking errors can command premium interest in the collector's market. Understanding coin grading systems, such as the Sheldon scale, becomes essential for those wishing to assess the value and collectability of such coins. Beyond the national context, the 1 Piso 1997 coin also reflects broader global trends in currency design and material usage. Many countries during the late 20th century moved away from precious metal coinage toward cheaper, durable materials, like nickel-plated steel and aluminum-bronze alloys. This shift was driven by cost efficiency and practicality, as governments sought to produce large volumes of coins for rapidly growing populations without incurring high production costs. The Philippines was part of this global movement, balancing traditional aesthetics with modern minting technologies. Looking at the design elements in more depth, the obverse's depiction of José Rizal is crafted with sharp realism, capturing his likeness with precision. His dignified pose and serious expression mirror the gravitas with which Filipinos regard him. The lettering around the coin is clear and crisp, bearing the words Republika ng Pilipinas, affirming the sovereign identity of the nation. The reverse's BSP logo is encircled by the coin's denomination, emphasizing the institutional authority behind the currency. Every detail is deliberate and carries symbolic weight, reinforcing national pride and institutional trust. Over the years, the 1 Piso coin has undergone further transformations, with the BSP launching new series such as the New Generation Currency series, introduced in the 2010s, featuring updated designs, enhanced security features, and new metallic compositions. However, the 1 Piso 1997 coin remains an important snapshot of a particular historical moment, a time when the Philippines was solidifying its democratic institutions, modernizing its financial systems, and navigating the challenges of an increasingly interconnected global economy. For a deeper understanding of the historical context, we can look back at the role of José Rizal himself. His life spanned the latter half of the 19th century, a time of profound upheaval in the Philippines, as Filipinos grappled with Spanish colonial rule. The propaganda movement, in which Rizal was a central figure, sought peaceful reforms, greater autonomy, and ultimately laid the groundwork for the Philippine Revolution. Rizal's execution by Spanish authorities in 1896 made him a martyr and cemented his role as a symbol of Filipino aspirations for freedom and self-determination. His presence on the 1 Piso coin is not just an honorific gesture, but a statement of enduring relevance. Numismatics. The study and collection of coins offers a powerful lens through which to explore these historical dynamics. Coins are not mere instruments of commerce. They are portable artifacts of history, art, and identity. Each coin carries the imprint of the era in which it was minted, offering insights into the political, economic, and cultural realities of its time. The 1 Piso 1997 coin is no exception, serving as both a practical object and a historical document. Examining the minting process further, the choice of nickel-plated steel for the 1 Piso coin reflects careful consideration of durability, cost, and appearance. Nickel plating provides corrosion resistance and a bright, attractive finish, while the steel core offers strength and affordability. The coin's reeded edge also serves a functional purpose, helping to prevent counterfeiting and allowing for easy tactile recognition among different denominations. The precision with which these features are produced speaks to the technological sophistication of the BSP's minting operations. Turning to the circulation patterns of the 1 Piso 1997 coin, we observe that it was widely used across all sectors of Philippine society, whether in urban centers like Manila, Cebu, and Davao, or in rural provinces. The coin facilitated countless daily transactions. Its widespread usage helped maintain public confidence in the peso. Even during times of economic uncertainty, the coin's durability ensured that it could withstand the wear and tear of every day. making it a reliable workhorse of the Philippine monetary system. Internationally, the foreign Piso 1997 coin also represents the Philippines in the world of global numismatics collectors and scholars from around the world study and collect coins like this to gain insights into the history and culture of the issuing nation. The coin's design, mintage figures, and historical context are meticulously documented in making it a reliable workhorse of the Philippine monetary system. Internationally, the foreign Piso 1997 coin also represents the Philippines in the world of global numismatics collectors and scholars from around the world study and collect coins like this to gain insights into the history and culture of the issuing nation. The coin's design, mintage figures, and historical context are meticulously documented in numismatic catalogs and databases, allowing for international appreciation and scholarly study. In sum, the first Piso 1997 coin is much more than a small piece of metal. It is a gateway into the historical, economic, and cultural currents that have shaped the Philippines. Its design celebrates a national hero. Its production reflects modern minting technologies. Its circulation embodies the daily life of millions of Filipinos, and its place in the world of numismatics underscores the global interconnectedness of currency systems. By exploring the 1 Piso 1997 coin in depth, we come to appreciate not just a single coin, but the vast narrative of a nation told through the objects it creates and uses every day. This is the coin most people ignore, but only the smartest collectors chase. Now it's your turn to uncover the truth. The year is 1996. And in the heart of Southeast Asia, the Philippines issues a coin that many overlook, but which numismatists now regard as a key to understanding modern coin transitions, political symbolism, and rare value convergence. The 1 Piso coin of 1996 is more than just currency. It is history engraved in metal, shaped by power, driven by change, and molded under the legacy of two republics, with one vision: economic independence and national identity. To understand this coin, we must journey back, not only to 1996, but also to the origins of the Philippine currency system. We look at the American colonial period, when the U.S. first introduced centralized minting systems to the islands. This influence lasted decades, affecting the designs, alloys, sizes, and language on coins. The 1 Piso denomination was born in this backdrop and grew under multiple political transformations, including independence from the United States and post-war economic restructuring. By 1996, the Philippines had already released several versions of the Piso coin, but the 1996 variant stands out for one major reason: it was one of the final coins to feature the classic design of Jose Rizal, facing left with the inscription Republika ng Pilipinas, before a shift in metallic composition and imagery was introduced in later years. The design of the 1996 coin is rooted in national symbolism. Rizal represents the intellectual spirit and revolutionary soul of the Filipino people, and having his profile on the coin during this year carried deep meaning, especially in the lead-up to the centennial of Philippine independence in 1998. The coin was minted in copper-nickel and has a diameter of 24 millimeters and a weight of 5.35 grams. Its reverse side features the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas logo, a powerful mark that signifies economic authority and national monetary policy. What's fascinating is that the 1996 coin was produced at a time when coin quality and consistency were under scrutiny, leading to multiple varieties and minor errors, which now attract collectors who understand the hidden value of anomalies. In-depth analysis reveals three major areas that make the 1996 1 Piso coin special: rarity, mintage context, and collector impact. The mintage figures of this coin are relatively high, with tens of millions in circulation. Yet not all coins survived due to the melting down of coins with higher metal value than face value and the shift towards smaller, lighter bimetallic coins. In the early 2000s, many coins of this era, including the 1996 version, were either withdrawn from circulation, lost, or degraded due to climate conditions making high-grade specimens extremely desirable among collectors. Error coins from 1996 are another vital focus. These include off-center strikes, doubled dies weak strikes, rim clipping, and misaligned dies, which are not just technical flaws, but artistic accidents. Each of them gives the coin a unique fingerprint, making it a one-of-a-kind piece in the world of numismatics. For example, the most sought-after 1996 1 Piso error coin is the double strike, which gives the illusion of a ghost image on either side of the coin and sells for hundreds of dollars depending on condition. We also look at the role of the 1996 coin in currency transition. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas was reformed in 1993, but it took a few years to standardize and modernize the coinage system. By 1996, the central bank had started experimenting with design security and alloy composition strategies that would eventually lead to the new generation currency coin series, which would change the look and feel of the Piso coin forever. Thus, the 1996 coin represents the tail end of an era, and collectors often classify it as the last true traditional 1 Piso before the modern bimetallic designs took over in 2017. Now we dive into the collector's market. The value of a circulated 1996 1 Piso coin ranges from face value to about $1 to $2, depending on where. However, uncirculated and error coins fetch significantly more, especially those graded by PCGS or NGC in MS65 or higher. A coin with a perfect strike-clean surface and sharp rim can attract bids from collectors across Asia, Europe, and North America, especially if it includes provenance, such as being part of an old central bank vault or private collection. We also explore regional numismatic events where the 1996 Piso plays a surprising role in auctions for Southeast Asian currency. The coin is often used as a benchmark to compare circulation quality across years. Some regional collectors from Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore actively pursue this coin, not only for its beauty, but also because it fits a larger narrative of post-colonial currency development in ASEAN. Beyond physical properties and market value, the 1996 1 Piso coin has cultural depth. It was used in countless transactions, from public jeepneys to street vendors, school lunches to church donations. This coin passed through the hands of millions, each carrying memories and stories, making each surviving coin a vessel of lived experience. The coin is a storyteller, and those who study it are listening not just with eyes, but with insight, curiosity, and respect. We then review public reactions to the demonetization of coins like the 1996 Piso. When they were eventually removed from legal tender status, the move sparked nostalgia and frustration among older generations who felt these coins held sentimental value beyond monetary worth. This emotion added an extra layer of reverence to the coin's legacy, making it not just metal but memory, frozen in time. As we approach the end of this journey, we realize the 1996 1 Piso coin was never just an object. It was a mirror of a nation in transition. It reflects the pressures of modern economy, the beauty of national pride, and the ongoing story of what money really means when it becomes a legacy. Today, the coin remains a favorite among those who understand its place in history, a bridge between past and future tradition and innovation. For those who own the 1996 1 Piso coin, you're not just holding currency, you're holding the past of a nation, the pride of a people, and a collector's treasure waiting to be preserved, respected, and passed on. Piso coin of 2002 might seem ordinary to many, but behind its modest design lies a powerful history of national change, economic shifts, and numismatic fascination. This coin speaks of a nation's resilience of its people and the silent journey of currency through markets. Hands, generations, and forgotten drawers stay with us as we reveal the full life of the 1 Piso 2002 coin, from its birth in the minting chambers to the rarest versions found today. This is not just a coin. This is a living archive of history, and you are about to witness every detail. In the early years of the 21st century, the Philippines stood at a crossroads, politically, economically, and culturally. The world was moving fast. The global economy was shifting. Alliances were changing. And in the heart of Southeast Asia, the Philippine archipelago was facing its own internal transitions, and this period saw the continuation of a national identity carved into its currency, especially the 1 peso coin of 2002. This coin was more than just metal. It was a symbol of value, trust, and everyday survival for millions of Filipinos. Minted by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, the 1 peso coin of 2002 became a staple in daily transactions. It was made of nickel-plated steel, a change from earlier compositions designed to extend the coin's life, reduce production costs, and resist corrosion. As the Philippines adapted to modern minting technologies, the 2002 peso reflected this evolution. Its durability and weight became markers of a new era in Filipino coinage. On the obverse side of the 2002 1 peso coin stands the bold image of the national hero Jose Rizal, his gaze focused forward, symbolizing vision, courage, and patriotism. His name inscribed in capital letters became a reminder of sacrifice and hope for a stronger Philippines. The year 2002, engraved at the bottom, marked the beginning of the coin's journey through markets, sari-sari stores, jeepney fares, and beyond it, became a silent witness to everyday life across the islands. The reverse side bore the official seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, established in 1993 with its iconic 3 stars and a sun symbolizing unity, freedom, and sovereignty. The presence of this seal on the coin reinforced trust in the national currency and promoted a strong economic identity. The simple yet powerful design choices made the 1 peso coin easy to identify, functional, and widely accepted in all types of transactions, from buying a piece of candy to giving exact fare on a bus. What makes the 2002 version particularly interesting to collectors today is not just its age, but the variations in minting over time. Some coins from this batch were struck more cleanly than others. Some may show rare die errors or striking anomalies that increase their value in numismatic. Circles coins with off-centered strikes double dies, or rotated designs are considered collectible and in rare cases highly valuable depending on condition, rarity, and demand. This period in coin production also marked a crucial time when counterfeiting concerns led to tighter control over coin standards. The 2002 1 peso coin had to meet strict specifications for diameter, thickness, edge reading, and weight, typically around 6 grams with a diameter of 23 millimeters. These details are critical to identifying genuine specimens and distinguishing them from lower-quality copies or tokens. Collectors often examine coins under magnification, looking for minor details that separate ordinary circulation coins from rare variants. The presence of die cracks, planchet flaws, and minting irregularities can turn an everyday coin into a sought-after piece, and the 1 peso, 2002 coin is no exception. Every scratch, tone, or blemish tells part of its story. Every flaw adds to its personality. The 1 peso coin also serves as a window into the Philippine economy. During the early 2000s, inflation, trade, and local purchasing power all influenced how coins circulated and how often they were minted. Coin production numbers tell us which years had higher demand and which saw shortages. 2002 had a moderate minting volume, which means, while it is not the rarest date in the series, it holds historical weight and remains a crucial year for the modern peso series. As we explore deeper, we uncover stories of coin hoarding, public reactions to coin redesigns, and the ongoing debate about phasing out smaller denominations for cost efficiency. The 1 peso coin of 2002 sat at the center of this evolving conversation. It remained stable, widely used, and respected even as smaller denominations like the 5 and 10 centavo coins faded from daily use. In collector markets today, The 1 Piso 2002 coin can fetch varying prices depending on condition, those in uncirculated or mint state condition, with no scratches, sharp rims, and full luster, are valued higher. Some specimens graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC can go for several dollars or more, especially if they show rare traits. Meanwhile, circulated examples may be worth just face value, but still hold interest for beginner collectors. Continue this journey with a detailed breakdown of grading systems, coin condition categories, proper storage techniques, market trends, auction results, and even interviews with coin experts who discuss how the 2002 1 Piso fits into the broader world of global numismatics. The 2-hour deep dive will not only honor this humble coin, but help collectors, historians, and viewers appreciate its full legacy. Now let us dive deeper into how the coin compares with other versions minted. In nearby years, the 1 Piso series from the early 2000s maintained a relatively consistent design, but subtle changes in font spacing alignment and surface finish help specialists date and verify coins more accurately. The 2002 version in particular often carries a slightly stronger strike than its 2001 predecessor and is considered more balanced in terms of weight and wear resistance. Additionally, the global context of coinage in 2002 shows how nations around the world were experimenting with similar materials and minting strategies. Countries like Canada, Malaysia, and Mexico were also using nickel-plated steel and improving their minting accuracy to reduce cost and prevent wear. The Philippines was part of this broader movement, making the 1 Piso coin a representative of global economic adaptation in the early 21st century. We must also mention the role of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas as an institution of monetary authority. The bank has the power to redesign, recall, and replace currency, and in 2002, they made clear efforts to keep coins modern, durable, and efficient, while preserving national pride and trust in the currency. The 1 Piso coin was never just a tool for trade, it was a symbol of financial order, a representation of government responsibility and public reliance. Collectors today often build full-year sets of 1 Piso coins, tracking every variation across decades. Some create custom albums for display, while others pursue high-grade certification for resale or legacy building. This passion for preserving coinage is not just about profit, it is about storytelling heritage and a tangible connection to the past. Continue with us as we explore the market landscape, the trends of online auctions and social media groups where Filipino and international collectors trade, discuss, and celebrate these coins. We will cover how grading fees affect value, how to ship coins safely, how to verify authenticity, and how to distinguish between genuine mint errors and damage from circulation. Stay with this video as we break down coin anatomy, including fields, rims, edges, devices, and legends, so that even beginner collectors can learn how to identify coin quality and hidden gems. We will also share tips from veteran collectors on cleaning, storage, and long-term preservation without damaging the original coin surface. And finally, we will touch on the future of coins, like the 1 Piso of 2002, as digital payments grow and mobile wallets become more common. Physical coins may see reduced circulation, but their cultural and collectible value continues to rise for those who understand their importance. The 1 Piso coin is not fading into history, it is becoming a legacy. Rare minting details and collectible surprises that could be sitting in your old drawer right now. If you think you know coins, wait until you discover the hidden journey of the 1999 1 Piso from the heart of Philippine coinage to the hands of global collectors. This story will change how you see loose change forever. The year was 1999, a pivotal moment in the numismatic history of the Philippines and beyond. As collectors turned their eyes toward Southeast Asia, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas was steadily advancing into a new era of coinage, and the 1 Piso coin stood at the center of that evolution. The 1999 1 Piso coin carries with it a story wrapped in history, tradition, national identity, and the subtle transitions that define an entire monetary era. The 1 Piso coin, minted in 1999 is part of the BSP series, more formally known as the new BSP series, launched after the demonetization of the Flora and Fauna series that had run its course throughout the 1980s and 1990s. The Flora and Fauna series featured rich Filipino biodiversity. But times were changing, and the demand for more modern, durable, and efficient coinage systems gave birth to a new design direction. This new direction was embodied by a simple yet powerful approach to coin design, functionality, and production efficiency. The 1 Piso coin of 1999 features on its obverse the image of José Rizal, the Philippine national hero whose image symbolizes Filipino intellect, courage, resistance, and sacrifice. He remains one of the most important icons in the country's long and complex journey to independence and sovereignty. José Rizal's image on the coin was more than just a tribute. It was a statement about identity, nationalism, and educational progress. His firm gaze, chiseled features, and clean presentation offered a sense of strength and resolve that the nation continued to uphold. The name José Rizal is inscribed on the left with the mint year 1999 at the bottom. On the reverse side, the coin features the logo of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Introduced in 1993 when the central bank was reorganized under the new Central Bank Act, also known as Republic Act 7653. This new logo was not just a graphic change. It marked a major financial reform era for the Philippines. The presence of this logo on the 1999 1 Piso coin is crucial because it highlights a major institutional shift in the country's monetary policy and currency production strategies. The coin was made of nickel-plated steel, a sturdy metal combination that allowed for higher durability in circulation. This material choice reflected the practical economic considerations of the time, where high inflation in previous years and rising metal costs made brass or pure copper alloys less viable for mass production. The diameter of the coin was set at 24 millimeters with a thickness of 1.85 millimeters and a mass of approximately 5.35 grams. The edge was reeded, a feature that has long served both aesthetic and security purposes, making it harder to counterfeit and easier to authenticate by feel. The 1999 1 Piso coin circulated widely in the local market. It became a part of everyday life, from jeepney fare payments to sari-sari store purchases. Yet as years passed, many of these coins disappeared from active circulation, worn out, lost, or hoarded by early collectors. Looking ahead, the coin was quietly replaced by newer versions in the succeeding New Generation Currency series launched in the 2010s. This transition phased out many of the earlier BSP series coins, and the 1999 1 Piso started to become increasingly rare. What makes this coin particularly interesting to collectors is not just its design or era, but its position in the timeline of coin transitions. It represents a shift from older nationalistic imagery to more institutional representations, from flora and fauna to people and policy. The 1999 1 Piso coin is often examined by collectors for mint errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, planche flaws, and weak edges. These minting anomalies are highly prized in the numismatic world, and some 1999 1 Piso error coins have fetched high values on collector markets, particularly if they remain in uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated condition. Packaging errors and coins found sealed in original BSP rolls or bank bags are also valued much higher than average specimens. The coin's value in today's collector market depends heavily on three key factors: condition, rarity, and demand. A coin in poor condition might only be worth face value, while one in mint condition or with certified mint errors could be worth several dollars or more. Among Filipino communities abroad, particularly in the United States, Canada, and the Middle East, old Piso coins, like the 1999 version, carry both sentimental and monetary value, as these coins represent a piece of their homeland. Many overseas Filipinos seek them out, not just as collectibles, but as heritage tokens, often gifting them to younger generations as part of cultural storytelling in numismatic circles. The 1999 1 peso coin holds a fascinating position as a bridge coin. It is not the earliest of the BSP coins nor the rarest, but it sits on the edge of change, making it essential for collectors looking to complete the transitional timeline of modern Philippine coinage. It bridges 2 centuries, 2 monetary policies, and 2 national visions. For some, the coin is a symbol of stability and economic reform. For others, it is a nostalgic reminder of the late 1990s and early 2000s, when life was shifting toward globalization and digitization. This is also reflected in the changing way Filipinos interacted with money from physical to digital, from coins to cards, from cash to apps. The 1999 1 peso coin reminds us of that moment before everything changed in terms of production numbers. The BSP has not released exact mintage figures for every year of the BSP coin series, but estimates suggest the 1999 1 peso had a moderate production run, not the lowest but also not as common as the peak years of early 2000s. This makes it an interesting candidate for study and collection, especially in higher grades. Some collectors specifically look for the year 1999 to complete their decade collection or to pair with significant personal events like birth years anniversaries or important milestones. The numismatic value of this coin also ties into the legacy of José Rizal, whose writings, particularly Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, are still required reading in Filipino schools. His representation on coins has always been symbolic and meaningful, but the 1999 1 peso continues to be one of the last circulating coins to honor him before newer designs phased out his image. This adds an extra layer of historical and cultural richness for those who seek depth in their collections. This coin is also frequently used in coin jewelry as its size and image lend well to creative expressions of patriotism, art, and design. A number of Filipino designers use old peso coins in pendants, bracelets, and keychains, bringing new life to old currency in creative and unexpected ways. In coin grading terms, collectors often seek MS-60 or higher examples from the 1999 batch slabbed coins, graded by organizations like NGC or PCGS. Holds significantly more value and can even attract international buyers. Rare varieties or error coins in these grades have been known to sell for over $10 to $15 or more in top condition. While this may seem modest in the world of coins, it is a strong increase over face value and shows growing demand for regional numismatics globally. Coin shows held in Manila, Cebu, and Davao regularly feature stalls or traders offering classic peso coins, and the 1999 issue is often discussed as a solid entry point for beginner collectors because of its transitional importance and rich background. Social media and YouTube have also fueled a resurgence in interest around coins like the 1999 1 peso, with channels showcasing pocket finds, hidden gems, and coin collecting tips. Many young Filipinos are rediscovering the value of coins that were once in their pockets, as children learning how to identify rare features, understand coin grading, and even start online businesses around numismatics. The 1999 1 peso coin thus lives on not only in coin albums and jewelry boxes, but in stories, communities, and educational platforms worldwide. It is more than just currency. It is a piece of national memory, a coin with character and context, a humble but significant artifact from a time not so far behind, yet full of stories that need to be told.